All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Alexander-Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson from outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Moody. Down low. That's good from Curry on the assist by Butler.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Alexander-Walker, the pass to Johnson. With the step back. McCollum finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Moody on the wing. Curry against McCollum. Right side Curry. Up and over McCollum. Curry, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks, P.A. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks a lot, Ali.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Atlanta has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Rizachet. Hield, the screen on Payton. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep, Melton. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Hawks trail by 3. Hield for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Podziemski. Back to Porzingis. Out to Horford. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Rizachet out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's McCollum at the point. Now here's Rizachet, still without a bucket. The game now all tied up.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Butler taking his time here. No good with the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
So, guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
A new day. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. For three, McCollum. The Warriors pull it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Horford. Moody's checked in for Melton. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Bradley. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Daniels is checked in for Risache. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hield. Daniels outside. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's McCollum. Basket counts.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Butler. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels finds Johnson. McCollum outside. Here's Okongwu. Green with the defensive effort.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
That one goes. Count it.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
McCollum looks around. And he makes it on the layup. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, they're up by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Daniels. No points so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Okongwu. Here's McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice D from Curry. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Curry. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Santos. Off target from outside. Daniels outside. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Curry against McCollum. Over Curry. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Green against Okongwu. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Johnson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Curry. Here's Santos. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trailing. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Alexander-Walker to tie it up. Oh, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Yes, sir, it's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, here's McCollum. Takes a 3. Oh, Green rips down the board.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now Curry jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Using the glass to lay it in.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
The Warriors leading. Butler Puts up the tray. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
McCollum against Curry.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside when he challenges defenders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now Curry. Here's the teardrop. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
McCollum. Butler rips down the board. The Warriors lead by 6. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Johnson. He launches. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. No good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Picked up by Kongwu. And the 3 misses. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Okongwu. McCollum fires, nails it.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 5 ticks left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a 3, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3.
Here's McCollum. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation and our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
jumping.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA. And a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years. And it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
Now here's Beckers.
Buries it from three-point range.
They're on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early.
That is so key in a basketball game.
Copper outside. Covered by Smith. Shepard pulls it in. Here's Dallas now. It's a three-point game.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances, but best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
Now here's Thomas. Bonner outside, 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3, hits it from three-point range.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Pass to Beckers. Let's go with a 3. Mercury with the rebound. And here's Thomas. There's a screen. Puts it up from 12. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Left side of Gumawale. Pass to Beckers. To the paint.
Good work defensively by Sammy Whitcomb.
On the wing, Kahleah Copper. Fires from deep. That shot off. Here's the Wings with the ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Beckers. Buries the long-range jumper.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Copper outside. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wings out in front, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Pass to Gumawale. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. She's covered by Sims. Copper outside. They set a pick. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss for her. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
And one thing that makes Kahleah Copper an all-star, her clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene. Winning Finals MVP back in 2021. The tighter the game, the better Copper plays.
She's covered by Sims. Pass to Mack. Beats the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Dallas leading. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Agumbawale. Scoots over Williams. Arike Agumbawale with another miss. Left side, Williams. Pass to Copper. From the arc. Does not score again, and that's her fourth miss against one mate. And Copper with the rejection.
What timing by Copper, picking up the slot.
This one for three. The Mercury with another miss.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Agumbawale from long range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5. That one goes. Count it.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. And another miss by Dallas.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Outside Sims. Count it.
Guys, she is a scoring machine. And I know I'm not the only one to describe her that way.
From deep three-point range, and a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wings leading by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a game we're watching from Beckers.
This is the type of quality performance we expect to see from her. She's always setting the bar high for herself, and sometimes I think we kind of just get numb to how good she really is sometimes.
And it's so hard to perform when everyone is keyed in on you. You know, to be able to play like she has with that kind of reputation, what can you say about it? It's impressive.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half.
Lots of fantastic players in this league, no doubt about it. But who do you consider the most versatile?
I'll go with Napheesa Collier. She pretty much fills it up everywhere on the stat sheet, whether it's points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Collier gives you everything.
And you mentioned those numbers. I mean, she's been a defensive player of the year as well. You know, Collier can guard, play basically every position. Napheesa Collier is a superstar with serious versatility.
Now here's Whitcomb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Bonner outside. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Smith.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
Now here's Agumbawale. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Shepard, and the ball out of play. The Mercury will have it.
Since the Wings moved to Dallas in 2016, it's been tough times for the franchise.
Yeah, first 9 years in Dallas, 1 winning year, 1 playoff series won. The good news for Dallas, I think winning the lottery in 2025 might change their fortunes.
Covered by Smith. down by the wings. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Copper outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Mercury with another miss. Pass to Beckers. Now Smith. Beckers outside. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Timeout called the Mercury. Deciding to change it up. Two for one chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Bonner right side. Shot to end the cold run. And again, Phoenix no good.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Three-pointer Beckers. With that miss, she is now 4 for 7 from the floor. Thomas outside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wings out in front, up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Dallas in the lead. Outside Ogunbowale. Three-pointer Beckers. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Copper. It's hauled in by Smith.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Here's Bonner. Pass to Copper. The three.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That's her first foul. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Ogunbowale. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Up top Beckers.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bonner outside. From outside the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to the test.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Copper.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. That one on Agumbawale. And the Mercury call time here.
2 shots. Timeout call for Mercury. All right, this is the out of the door. Come on, hit the loud for Gilmore. Breaker, here's 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
You know, Kahleah Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
Now here's Agumbawale. Smith outside. Watches it. Good, and the assist goes to Agumbawale.
A big part of Smith's value, Atlanta can hit threes and space the floor as a big.
Here's Copper. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a big-time play. Copper should get some gold for that one. Showing some poise and draining the important shot.
And up the court come the Mercury on the break. Joanna Bonner's got room. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Don't underestimate Bonner's big shot ability. She's a reliable scoring option down the stretch.
Outside. Beckers.
And again, it's the wings from deep.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that